anytime. What are you doing? What are you eating? Oh, I'm eating pizza. Now access. Wow. Not bad, not bad. When we come back, we need to get to the foundation. So, struggle is there. As always, everybody is struggling, but I am struggling more, being a married man. Over to you, Toastmasters.
Next, would like to call Swati. Which is your favorite patriotic movie? And why?
Thank you, Table Topics Master Tamanna, for giving this topic, which is my patriotic favorite patriotic movie. Right. My favorite patriotic movie is just like every late 90s kid or late every of that millennial kid would have. That is, I've forgotten the title of the movie. Border. Yeah, that's right. Border. I didn't get the title. So border. Because that is something which I could relate, and we had August 15th, which we recently had. That also we had August 15th, and all the kids in the school were taken to this movie on August 15th. Unlike today, where we get off on August 15th, at that time we used to have some of the other activities in the schools like flag hoisting, some dance celebrations, and we remember getting a laddu at the end of the Independence Day celebration. So I remember that because that was my first outing or my first movie also along with the school kids, wherein we formed a big queue and we went to the nearby theatre in our school and we enjoyed something. And while coming, we all were like, Hindustan ki jai ho, Hindustan. We were so impressed by Sunny and that movie really gives you a goosebumps if you are looking at it. And still, if I watch it on any Independence Day, just like Lagan, Border is also one of the movies. If I watch on the Independence Day, it would literally give me goosebumps. The way he scores Space Soldier, who wants to go on the way everybody will sing. Sandesh Yatra is one among the song which we all have the teary eyes. If someone from your family is in the armed forces, you could relate with it. So that is, Border is still the movie that is still very close to my heart when it comes to the Independence Day or when it comes to patriotic. Yeah. And how about you? Thank you so much.
Subhash. How do you celebrate Independence Day?
Good afternoon, visiting officer. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmaster. Good afternoon, guests. Celebration itself is a very good word. I celebrate everything, each moment. So when we say how we celebrate Independence Day, in morning, wherever there is, normally in our society, we have the flag hosting. So we have to prepare for it. I take that as a pride, and I go on and say, I will do them things. I still remember the main thing when we talk about the flag. When we say flag hosting, the hosting of flag, it has got its own way to do, correct? It's a very different way. We can't do that. So I use Google. I've seen how to tie up the flag so that when it will go up and when it will be taken over, how it will get open. So celebration, which was the way we like. I take pride in that, and I have seen how to do that. I have learned from that Google, we can say, what everybody use, and have tied up the flag and got it there. So celebration of Independence Day is in morning near about 2 to 3 hours. The way in society we do the flag hosting, and then again eating that samosa, maybe a samosa and tea after that. So that's the way and we will use for our purposes. Thank you.
If you could travel back in time to experience some moment of freedom studying, what would
If I got the time to go back in the legacy, there, if you find there are no technologies, there are very limited tools and frameworks available. Though our freedom fighters build, unite, and conquer, and they got us the freedom. And what is the main thing in this? Do you remember? Is the freedom is something gifted to us? No. It is snatched. It is earned by putting sweat, by blood and tears. And this is where, if you see, Subhash Chandra Bose is telling us, give me blood, I will give you freedom. So this one thing is very important when we are in our life, even in the legacy as well as in the current. The one thing I feel is much more important in our life. What is that? Is commitment. So even Subhash Chandra Bose is saying, give me blood, I will give you freedom. What he is expecting at the year, present, give the chance to ourselves to improve. And that's how I feel the legacy and the future is.
Who is your favorite why?
Okay. My favorite freedom fighter, not only one, many. Like as you said, तुम मुझे चुन लो, मैं तुम्हें आज़ादी दूंगा. Is the one of my favorite freedom fighter, Subhash Chandra Bose. And not only the freedom fighter. At that time, there is a poetry, that poet that is written that Tagore. I was very impressed by his written communication. You know, in Bengal, it was very difficult to connect the people at that time. They were used to follow what the British say. So, Rabindranath Tagore was the people at that time. He unite the people and say that in the Bengali there is a word they say about Sadi Cholore. They means unite all together. Don't move ahead alone. You need to alone move ahead only when you want to grow yourself in your study, in your economical growth. But you need to come alone to make our country get free. So that is the power of poem. That is the power of to make the people. That is my freedom fighter as a poet.
Yes, Anujay. The topic is how important is freedom of press.
Freedom of press. Okay. Hi, good afternoon. Deciding trainer. There are Toastmasters and also Toastmasters 2B. So, my topic is how important the press freedom is. So last week I have seen a movie called Pimpri. It was about Jallianwala Bagh massacre, and there was a lawyer actually played by Akshay Kumar, and it is about there was a day like Baisakhi's day, and on that day there was general diet, and there was a peaceful rally happening over that area in that Jallianwala Bagh. Still, he killed they said that it was 4,000, but if you think that at that time it was more than that. So normally they come up with 3,000 to 4,000 deaths over there, but it was more than that. And nobody, the thing is that now if you think about that freedom of speech or the press freedom. So that Akshay Kumar, that I forgot his name actually. So he sued the crown for that. So yeah, he said that that was not good, and now I'm gonna take it. So that was an act of freedom. Actually, he showed that I can sue the crown because of that. And the massacre actually, whatever happened, it was not good. It's supposed to be badly. It's supposed to be handled good way, and I think that's one of the in that movie actually they have shown that the freedom of speech is really good. Thank you very much.
Toastmaster Brinda. What is the kind of freedom?
Freedom that taken for granted. So, being a girl, when I think about the freedom that are taken for granted, then I have experience in different kind of culture where I met different kind of people, where people use their freedom like in unnecessary things or like doing unethical things. So people are using their freedom in like hurt someone, like kill someone. They're doing unethical activities, then corruption.